Welcome to our self-love class. Today we're going to start laying on our backs. Feet are on the mat width distance apart, and your knees can fall inward towards each other, palms facing up. Take 5 deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. And continue that at your own pace. You're going to windshield wipe your feet here, so drop your left knee down as your right leg comes to the center and then over to the right. Do this about 3 more times. Stretch your feet out long on the mat and pull your right knee into your chest. You can wiggle it around a little bit here, and you can rotate your ankle in circles, wiggle your toes, just whatever feels good for you. You're going to put your right arm out to the ground and bring your right leg over your body. Your gaze can go towards your right hand. Stretch should be coming from your mid-back, and your upper back should be grounded down to your mat. Take a couple more breaths here. Pull your knee back into your chest and then release it out long to the mat. Bring your left knee in and hug that down to your chest. You can wiggle it around here. Get a nice stretch into that hip joint. And then bring your left leg over to the right side of your body. Left arm can go out as you gaze to the left. Take a couple of deep breaths in this position. Bring your left knee up to your chest and then hug your right knee into your chest as well. We're going to circle our knees to the left 5 times. And then to the right 5 times. Hug your knees into your chest and then come up to seated. Roll over onto your stomach. Put your head down to the mat and your arms go out in a T. Your right leg comes up and behind you, pointing to your left hand, and then your left leg comes up and points to your right hand. This is called the scorpion. It's really good to create blood flow for your lower back. So as you keep going, maybe you can get deeper into the bend and your toes can get a little bit closer to your fingers. One more time each side. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders to push up and back to a child's pose. Your head can come down to a mat, a block, or a pillow if that's more comfortable for you. We're going to take 5 deep breaths in this pose. Come up to tabletop pose. Bring your left fingertips to your temple, and then you're going to lift up your elbow to the sky and reach your elbow down and touch your right elbow. So reach up, bring it down and touch your elbow. 2 more times. Bring your hand back down to the mat and stretch your left leg out straight. Bring your left leg pointing to the long edge of your mat and reach your arm up to the sky as you gaze up to your hand. If you'd like a deeper stretch, you can wrap your arm down around your lower back here and gaze up to the sky. Bring your hand back down, and we're going to do the other side. So right fingertips go to your right temple, bring your elbow up and touch your left elbow. 4 more times here. Hand comes back to the mat as we stretch our right leg out. We're going to flip our right foot to the long edge of our mat and reach our right hand up to the sky. Go ahead and put your gaze up, and if you want a deeper stretch, reach your hand back behind your lower back, and you can reach your hand towards your left thigh. Come down to a seated position on the mat. You're going to bring your right leg bent in front of you, and your left leg is going to be bent to the side of you. Make sure your knee is back in line with your hip. Grab onto your foot and pull it in towards your body for a quad stretch. As a little bit of time passes, maybe you can pull your leg in a little bit further to your body and take a deep breath here. Release your foot back down to the mat, and we're going to go to our other side. So left leg crosses in front of you and your right leg goes to the side of you. Knee is in line with the hip. Reach back for your foot and pull your foot in towards your body. Release your foot back down to the mat. Facing the long edge of your mat, scoot towards the back and open up your legs wide for a wide stretch. Flex your feet here. We're going to lean over to our right side. You can catch a hold of your toes, your thighs, or your shin, and lift your arm up and over for a side bend. Make sure your sit bones are grounding down. Gaze up to the sky. Rotate your torso and fold over your leg. come back up and then go to the other side. Hand goes down as your other arm reaches up and over. Try to gaze up to the ceiling, making sure your sit bones are grounded down evenly. Tilt your torso in line with your leg as you fold over. Walk your hands back up to the center, and you're going to walk out in front of you with a flat back. Feet should still be flexed, and if you need a little bit more, you can come down to your hands with your forehead. If this is too much for you here, you can use a block or a pillow underneath your head. You can also stack your fists on one another to support your forehead if you need a little bit more space. Walk your hands back up to center and bring your legs in. You can help them with your hands. Bring your arms behind your body and windshield wipe your legs. Lie on your back on your mat for Savasana. We're going to keep our feet on the mat width distance apart with our knees falling in just like we started. Hands face up. And then we're going to focus on doing some deep belly breathing today. So place your hands on your stomach and take a big inhale and a big exhale. We're going to do this for a few more times and focus on your hands rising and lowering as you exhale. You can bring your hands back down to the mat, palms up. You can keep your legs up, or you can stretch them out for a traditional corpse pose. As we lie here, we're just going to let our body melt into the mat and relax every muscle in our body. Relax your face and then move down all the way to your feet. If your mind starts to wander, bring your focus back to your breath. As we begin to come out of this, we're going to start wiggling our toes and our fingers. You can roll your feet around in circles. Stretch your arms up above your head and come to lay on your side very slowly in a fetal position. and come on up to your mat very slowly. I hope that this class was beneficial for you in practicing your self-love. My cute little puppy needed some loves here too. Thank you for joining my class today. Namaste.